Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another re-review from my previous channel from the Bavarian Sex Comedy Collection. It's gotta be good, right? It's a film called Bottoms Up. Let's check it out.
Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, Bavarian style. Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, Bavarian style. Holy shit! You stupid bastard, you! You fucking dumb-cough!
Pardon?
What?
Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Could it have the cheap stuff, please?
That old guy is a professor, and these two are secret agents who are pursuing him.
Don't worry. I'll get him this time.
While you're watching, think you could pull that car back on the road? Well, don't just stand there. Can you do it?
You're not supposed to shoot at animals.
He's not shooting at animals.
At what then?
At a man.
Oh, all right then. But no animals.
Ah! Ooh, 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 oh. Hey, what's the matter? Have you got hemorrhoids?
No, I'm shot. Please. Here, take this.
He's got a secret microfilm on him.
A new discovery.
It turns manure into gasoline.
Made.
Got a lot of sauciness in this film.
Come in.
Do you mean the coming or the pushing?
It makes no difference to me.
Oh, I can't tell.
How easily we could have killed you, Professor. You're lucky it was a knockout dart. I hope we've taught you a lesson. Give us the formula now, okay? I don't have the formula.
Microfilm, your microfilm.
So, like, he dropped the microfilm or misplaced it somewhere in the gas
It
station.
makes synthetic petrol. If I find it, maybe it's worth $1 million. All right, Sandy, you must think a little. Where in this place would you hide? You just wait. I'll find you. There's still some.
But he finds it. Dude stepped on it.
Ah, here it is. I found it. So did I.
What did you find? Tell me.
The formula.
What's with this formula?
For Pete's sake, that automatic. Stick that heater in there.
All about?
The guy found
Don't swear at me.
the guy who was doing a woman who was milking a cow.
I screwing that cow.
So, it's a by sex with a by son. We're all a consenting adults.
How about doing it inside?
Listen, I'm going to make you a proposal, okay? So, your kid has a projector for enlargements, right? You make it available, and we're in business.
Sure, okay, we can do that.
Good.
Where is this formula?
Leather shorts.
Leather shorts? Keep it quiet.
These two find a peephole with a couple inside, and this guy gets a little frisky. So they find a projector to look at the microfilm, and of course it's a big complicated formula.
Pretty close about Hubert's ass. Yeah, except it's cow shit.
There's a lot of mistaken identity and slapstick in this film too.
Is this what you planned? A threesome?
Oh my God, Louis! I thought he was you. He climbed into my bed.
You expect me to believe that nonsense? Pissed in my pants.
He was at your gas station, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He gave you some film.
Yeah, but I threw it away. And he drove away without paying me. Ah, but dead men don't drive.
Where is the film?
You want me to prove it? Huh? I haven't got any film. Do you think I'm the type that would tell a secret?
There is my formula.
I need it. I left it at the drugstore laboratory. And maybe it's not secure. Those nasty spies. It's possible they'll kill us. You can't leave me here. Listen, come home. No, please come back.
There's a lot of leather shorts out there.
So our spies have to find a pair of leather pants, because the leather pants have the microfilm. Meanwhile, this woman has taken her underwear off and she's going to dance on stage in a short dress.
Anything you say, honey. I've been waiting for this chance.
A lot of butt shots coming up. This woman makes all the men take off their pants.
Wait for me, my pecker's still caught in my zipper.
My, you're all hung like young bulls. I'll take you all on. But you'll have to catch me first.
It was a ruse to get their pants off so they could, the other partner could get the leather pants.
Get the hell out of my way!
Hurry up. This guy's gonna eat me for lunch.
Claudia, I'm coming with my friends. Hold out.
I really am coming.
You and your sex jokes.
I didn't mean that. I mean that we're coming to help Claudia. Where is the place?
At the Gantanelli.
Okay. I'm expecting that you turn Sally loose. You hear? End the formula with her.
Look, the microfilm belongs to us. Clear?
Let's
I can't come back there. Do something.
Here comes an interesting song.
Come here. Hurry! You gotta help me. I'm afraid of high places.
There's a damsel running in the grass with gigantic titties and a very gorgeous ass. I must light her fire. I'll play with her nipples till she's burning with desire. All I'm cool and smart and the sun will start.
Still more slapstick.
Oh, is there anybody in there? If there's anybody in there, shut this damn thing off! Oh my God! Shit! A motherfucking goddamn son of a bitch! Why? Why did I ever buy these silly pants? Piss on it! Next time I'll take the fucking bus!
7'9" German actor Gerhard Bimbo Weller. The one on the left.
You haven't gotten me a piece of ass yet, have you?
Hey there. Hello.
Time to rescue that damsel.
Oh, my hero.
I'm Emil. What's your name?
Sally.
Easy does it. Be careful, Sally. There we go.
A brief subplot about him is that they want to get this guy laid.
There she is. You wait here and I'll be right back.
But the little guy tries to make some moves.
Let me feel your Bavarian bush.
Mamma mia!
Ah, yes, I taught them how to make gasoline out of bullshit when I worked for the Pentagon in Washington.
Thinking.
Here are your eggs.
Shh! No, wait, lady. No. I can't be Boston. Wait over there. Over there.
Amazing. The most plentiful thing in the world is bullshit, and we make it into gas. Isn't it marvelous?
The egg lady was a spy.
Orderly. This is Emily. I can reconstruct the formula anytime I want.
Bravo!
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, tobacco! Catch
Where the hell
her!
do you think you're going? Come back here. She's escaping.
She's
getting away.
Catch
Hold
her.
him up.
Here, here. Here, take it.
She and her partner managed to escape.
Here they come. Stop them. That car is under arrest.
United Mission Control, microfilm has been destroyed. Returning with synthetic sample of gasoline. Our secret is safe from competing oil companies. Returning for bonus. 10-4.
But as they're escaping, their car blows. And they're fine, but their clothes also exploded. And they're naked.
And what do we do next?
Well, let's see. I guess it's time for me to do a lot of thinking.
All right, let's talk about this movie, Bottoms Up. Now, I saw this movie 5 years ago when I reviewed this the first time, and I didn't remember anything about the plot, but there's one thing that has stuck with me these last 5 years, and that's the opening theme song. You know, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, Bavarian style. I've been singing that off and on for the last 5 years. It's stuck in my head like a worm, and I can't get rid of it. An earworm, I should say. So there you go. Anyway, the plot of this movie, it's a silly 1974 sex comedy from Germany. Those Bavarians put out quite a number of these films. Directed by F.J. Gottlieb, by the way, who also directed my probably favorite foreign sexy film, She's 19 and Ready, otherwise known as Sonny Boy and Sugar Baby. But he directed this one also. Okay, there is kind of a semblance of a plot in this one where there's this guy, a scientist or something, and he's got this formula, the secret formula that will turn cow manure into gasoline. He's got a formula that will facilitate that happening, and he like is on the street, and he basically dies, or at least we think he dies, and he passes off the formula, the secret formula, to the gas station attendant, and then it turns out he actually didn't die. He's alive later on, but this gas station attendant has this formula, and then basically these two secret agents, Secret Agent 69 is one of them, and somebody else, there's a male and female, they're basically chasing him through the rest of this film, trying to get this formula. At the end of this movie, the agents got the formula back. However, their car blew up as they were leaving, and left, I guess it blew off their clothes too, because they were left naked in their car and had to run down the street naked. And I don't know, that's pretty much our movie here. In between, we're treated to a bunch of sexy ladies, naked ladies and naked men, big boobs, just a lot of copulation and everything else. Not much plot to get in the way of all that nudity, by the way. There was also a 7'9" giant. His name is Erhard Bimbo Waller. He actually has his own Wikipedia page. He did 3 movies, but he's in there. I look up to see if he was like known. He was a 7'9" guy, but he's in this movie briefly too. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about this movie. Like I said, it's German made, kind of movie that would show up on cable in the early 80s or so, although to my knowledge this one never did. But there is an English soundtrack for it, thankfully, so maybe it got some VHS release in this country or something. I don't know. Maybe it was released. It's probably released in the theaters. I know that bottoms up title. The quality on this DVD is not so great. The film print they got has not been cleaned up in any way, shape, or form. But hey, it's there, right? And you know what? Honest to God, this movie's kind of fun. It's a short movie, only 7-8 minutes long, but it moves along quite nicely. All the naked women in this movie are just gorgeous to look at. And they have no problem taking their clothes off. So great, right? If you're into guys, there's some naked butts and maybe some balls and dicks in this movie too. I saw a little bit here and there. Just quite a film. They don't make them like this anymore. You know what? They should. I would love to see some modern U.S. filmmaker make a film like this and try to release it today with a bunch of unknown actors and actresses. It's the kind of stuff that would show up on Skinemax, I should say, in the 90s and early 2000s. But just this one's just so silly. The Germans just had a way of making these ridiculous, silly features back in the 70s. So anyway, nothing else I can tell you about this. Now, I got this movie on this Bavarian 6 comedy collection here. I think I'm going to have to review the other 5 pretty soon, too, because they're coming up as re-reviews as well. But it's a fantastic disc here, put out by Key, I think, put this out, right? Secret Key Motion Pictures. Good stuff if you like this kind of stuff. These DVDs usually do go out of print, and they're hard to find, but it's a fun one. I think the last time I looked, this thing was about 20 bucks or so, so it's well worth it for 6 titty films like this. Check it out. Leave some comments. You know what you think about Bottoms Up. Check it out. Bottoms Up, Bavarian style.